I get this question almost every day in my comment section. KD Gist, which companies are actually sponsoring work permits in Canada right now? Just give me their names. So today I'm going to give you something better than just a list of names. I'm going to give you the actual tools that the Canadian government uses. The same tools that I use so that you can check things out for yourself anytime for the rest of your journey. And also, I'll be showing you how to protect yourself from the scammers that are hiding in this same space. Welcome back to the channel. This is your go-to guide for anything Canada immigration. Subscribe so that you don't miss an update. Today's video is how to find verified companies sponsoring Canadian work permit in 2026. Let's go. Now let's look at real sponsors versus fake promises. Before I show you anything, I want you to understand one simple rule. Think of it like buying a fruit in the market. Anybody can shout sweet mango, but that doesn't mean that that mango is actually sweet. You have to buy it, check it, taste it, peel it, see it to be sure and to confirm that that mango is actually sweet or not. It is the same thing here. Anybody online can claim we can sponsor you, but that doesn't mean it is true. See, what actually matters is proof, the real history of that company being able to do it or haven't done it in the past or before. That is what is most important in this space. So today I'm going to give you 3 things. 1, a real government list of verified employers. 2, free tools to check any company sponsorship history by yourself. And number 3, a checklist to protect you from scammers online. Let's start with the first one. Section 1, the AIP shortcut, Government Verified Employers. There is a program called Atlantic Immigration Program in Canada. I want you to remember 3 words or 3 letters, so to speak. Atlantic Immigration Program, AIP. Now, here is what makes AIP special. 4 provinces in Canada: New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island. So they keep a public list of companies that government has already approved to hire foreign workers. Think of it like a VIP ticket to a big event. Not every company gets on that list. To get on that list, a company has to prove to the government that they are a real serious business that genuinely needs to hire workers. As of 2026, Nova Scotia alone has over 1,500 companies on that list. Newfoundland and Labrador has around 300 companies on that list. Prince Edward Island has over 500 companies on that list. Here is the most important thing. For a company to be on that list does not mean they have a job opening for you this right minute. What it means is that they can sponsor you if they hire you. So your job is to go to their website, see if they are hiring, apply directly there, knowing fully well that they are already approved by the government to sponsor you for your permanent residency application. I will drop all 4 government official links in the description box below. Please use the government official links only. Don't copy all those blogs because information there might be outdated. Section 2, check any company yourself. Free tools. Now, here is the skill that will serve you for years to come, not just today. There are free tools online that can track which Canadian companies have a real history of positive LMIA approvals, meaning that these companies have already been confirmed by the Canadian government that they can hire foreign workers in the past. Think of it like checking a car's or a vehicle's history before you buy it. You don't just believe only or trust only in the seller's words, right? You will check the vehicle's record before you buy it. Make sure that everything is okay. The mileage, as I said, is okay. You check that the engine is running well and everything. 2 tools you can use. 1, a website that tracks LMIA employer history and shows you real approval data by a company's name and job type. 2, a general move to Canada resources site that keeps an updated employers list. Here is how to use the tools the smart way. If a company tells you we can sponsor you, don't just believe their words. Don't just trust in them. Check, search, use these tools to check if their names is on this list or if they have a real history of LMIA approvals. If they do, that is a strong, good sign for your situation. But if they do not, I will advise you tread with caution. Ask more questions. Don't just send money randomly to any company. And as I also mentioned in one of my videos, there is something called Trustpilot, trustpilot.ca or trustpilot.com. This is a company that gives a rating about companies, genuine companies that operate in Canada or North America. So if you go to trustpilot.ca or trustpilot.com, put the name of this company that is promising you that they can sponsor you, put it there. If it comes up, look at the reviews and rating. These reviews are authentic, genuine, and perfect. Anything you see there, take it because that is an independent reviews about that organization. If they have a bad review, please take your shoes, dust them, and run. If they have a good review, I will also advise you look at it the second time, but most likely that will be a very good one for you to do. But most importantly, these tools, I will also link them in the description box below. So use these tools, most importantly, the one I mentioned, to check if you find the company there and they have a real history of LMIA approvals. That is almost as sure as you following their track to get your sponsorship for Canadian work permits. Section 3. Which industries are sponsoring the most? Let's make this lesson, this class, this video even more practical. Which industries should you actually be targeting? You see, based on real data that are available right now, 4 sectors clearly stands out. Number 1, healthcare. Hospitals and health authorities across Canada, especially in Quebec and Alberta, have a strong ongoing history of sponsoring nurses, caregivers, and healthcare workers. Number 2, IT and technology consulting, especially in Quebec. Companies there sponsor thousands of tech workers combined every year. So if you are in IT, Quebec should be high on your radar. Number 3, skilled trades. You see, construction companies in Alberta and British Columbia regularly sponsor welders, electricians, and general trade workers because of ongoing shortages in those provinces or even in Canada generally. Number 4, agriculture and food processing. This sector has some of the highest and most consistent sponsorship numbers in the entire country, particularly Ontario, Saskatchewan, and Quebec. Think of these 4 sectors like 4 doors that are slightly open. You know, that doesn't mean they will open all the way for free. And that doesn't also mean that they are not better than other sectors or other doors that are not even open at all. So what it means is that there is a likelihood, chances, there is a probability that these doors can still open more. And if you find yourself close to this door, that means if you find yourself in these sectors, there is a positive chance for you to get in to Canada to work as a through your work permit and eventually get your permanent residency. So for other sectors, no, their doors are still closed and they are not opening anytime soon. Section 4, red flags to avoid. This is the most important part of this video. Please pay close attention. There are people out there who are willing and ready to take advantage of that thing that you are actively looking for. So here are your checklists on how to avoid such scammers. Red flag number 1, it is illegal to pay for job or LMIA. Anyone who asks you to pay money for a job or LMIA, under Canadian law, it is illegal for a company or an employer to ask you to pay for money for a job. If you see or encounter such a situation, please, it is a scam, full stop. Red flag number 2, guarantee sponsorship language. No legitimate employer or company can guarantee you a government approval before even applying. If anyone tells you you are guaranteed to get this, please be very careful, it is a scam. Red flag number 3, pressure to decide quickly and send documents immediately. A genuine, legitimate employer and a genuine immigration processes take time. If anybody is asking you to send in documents or decide very quickly, any urgency is a scam tactic, is a typical scam tactic. Red flag number 4, a company with no verified sponsorship history. If you search a company's name or record or approval history or LMIA record and you do not find anything, no LMIA record, no online presence, no reviews, no this, no that, it means that company is fishy. You have to be very careful. You have to do your proper investigation, what I call due diligence, before you continue doing business with them. What to do instead? Always verify through government's job bank, the AIP government approved list we discussed about earlier, the tools to track or to check that I also showed you earlier. These are your safety nets. Now let's put the pieces together simply. You now know the government verified employers approval list through the Atlantic Immigration Program that we discussed, AIP. You also know the 2 tools that you can use to check employers' real sponsorship, LMIA record, and sponsorship history. You know which 4 industries are sponsoring the most right now. And you also know the steps on how to protect yourself from scammers online. This is not magic. This is homework. Real doable homework that pulls you miles ahead of thousands of people guessing blindly in this journey. So if this video helped you, please share it with one person in your circle who is job hunting for Canada right now. And if you haven't already, watch my earlier video on how to find job in Canada from overseas. It pairs perfectly with what I just taught you today. You see? I will see you in my next video. Signing out.